Take 734 and action, because that's about how many takes it took to finally figure out the introduction to grand old episode 16. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be talking about Overwatch 2 and all of the hype that is surrounded by it. But the real question on everybody's mind is whether or not Activision Blizzard is going to continue the hype with their new game, Modern Warfare 2, coming out in 2 weeks. As I'm sure many of you guys are aware, Overwatch 2 is a game that came out on October 4th of this
That
year,
come
just
out?
10 measly days ago. Came out of the closet. And within 10 whole days, Overwatch 2 has amassed 25 million players logging into this free game.
And
Now, the
also
real
3
question is,
DDoS attacks.
hey, listen, all right? Everybody's just jealous, all right? That's all it is. I mean, come on, 3, 5, 7. It's like one every other day. Every day, actually, I'm lying. But the real question in everybody's mind is Activision Blizzard moving in a positive direction with the game? 25 million players seems like a lot of players in 10 days. But are these players going to stick around? Are they going to continue to have numbers that are putting up like a huge show all over the internet? Or will it just go away once Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 come out? Guess that's a question we'll be asking ourselves, and we'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. But before we get into that, Jeremy is going to talk a little bit about our subscriber giveaway and how you can enter.
I mean, just like Jacob said, once we reach 500 subscribers, then we'll be doing a big giveaway. It won't be like we used to do, where it's like the $10 gift card. It'll be a much bigger prize.
Yeah, bro, $10. Stay tuned.
Yeah, there's obviously more that we have to think about, but once we get closer, we'll reveal what it's gonna be.
Absolutely. Now, Jeremy, do you think Overwatch 2 is really going to stick with the player counts? Do you think it's going to die off, or do you think it's going to stick with it? What's your opinion?
I don't think. I think it's still gonna. I think it's still gonna be high. I just don't think it's gonna be as high as it is. Because that's what
so you think it's going to die off a little bit.
Yeah, because considering Overwatch 2 came out before Modern Warfare 2, everybody's got to hop on the new game, and that's probably why there's so many people, because they're just trying to, like, waste time until Modern Warfare 2 comes out.
Waste time.
I don't know what the word I'm looking for.
The truest thing I've ever heard this week. I can agree with that. I'm not opposed with that choice of words. I agree. I'm kind of in the same boat. So I mean, hey, but we'll talk a little bit more about Overwatch 2 in our weekly review this week. So no spoilers at all.
No, but first we'll go into some. What do you want to do? New games, free games.
New games. Let's do some new games. Let's start off with some new stuff, some spicy stuff.
Some new stuff.
What do we got?
Let's see. Anything new? Yeah, we got a few that have caught my eye. I mean, we talked about a few of them also last week. Obviously, the one that I am most excited for is Gotham Knights. It comes out October 21st.
A week away.
That's it only comes out for the new consoles, so PC, PS5, and Xbox X and S. So.
And honestly, that doesn't surprise me. Have you seen the requirements for that game? The minimum requirements?
Just the graphics in general.
Yeah, but the minimum CPU is a Ryzen 5 3600, which is my CPU. That's sad. I'm glad I meet minimum requirements. And a 1660.
That's what minimum requirements are?
Yeah, 3600 Ryzen 5 and a 1660 Ti. Not even a 1660, a 1660 Ti.
Wow.
Those are pretty big requirements for a game, actually. I mean, to be fair, compared to some other games in that same kind of category, I guess. But let's just hope the graphics really are
live up to it.
Worth it. Absolutely.
I can be okay with
them as long.
Where are you getting your minimum requirements? Oh, Ryzen 5 3600.
On
that's
Steam.
What you have?
Yeah, that's the CPU. Yeah.
There's no recommended yet, though.
Yeah, I know it also says to be determined, so I'm not really sure how we have minimums, but we don't have recommended. But hey,
Right.
whatever. It's
Whatever. Whatever they
still
want to
in.
do.
It's not released yet. It's not
Yeah.
released yet. Give them a break.
Right. What else we got here? We have Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord,
Oh,
coming out on October 25th. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. So that's when the um, Little Big Planet um, game comes out for PC, which is going to be kind of cool. I used to play that game all the time on PlayStation, so it's going to be a good one. We got Resident Evil Village Cloud. I don't know. Oh, okay. So the Resident Evil Village comes out pretty much on October 28th for Switch. We also have Resident Evil Village Gold Edition coming out for all the platforms except for Switch on the same day. And then obviously the long-awaited Modern Warfare 2 comes out on October 28th, as everybody out there knows. At least we think.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you knew that.
Just
You
kidding.
got that.
I
You got that
totally
marked on your calendar. You have been waiting for that this day forever.
I literally have a sticky note next to my bed that I peel the top one off every day. It's like a countdown. It's like
How many days
14
till
days, 13
tomorrow for
days,
you?
12 days. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we also have a new
It's like one of those.
Tales from the Borderlands too, coming out on the
Oh, okay.
21st.
Interesting. Seems kind of interesting. Some games that are also new that I'll shed some light on, just because Jeremy's not the only one with a microphone here. Gosh damn.
Right.
PGA Tour 2K23. For all of your Tiger Woods fans, you like hitting balls into water and into holes. Kind of weird, not gonna lie, but hey. Came out October 13th, just 2 days ago. Snag it $59.99. So if you're into some golf games, I have a friend who's really into golf games. It looks like they've already decided to spend the $60 to play this fun old game. Actually, they're playing that game right now. They're having so much fun that they are playing that game
really?
right here, right now. Yeah, that's it. I like how they always have like a Tiger Woods edition. It's like they just try to, I don't know. It's interesting. I guess I can't judge. Whatever. Do what
I'm
you gotta
guessing
do.
the
But
person that
hey,
you're talking about is not online right now. Well, at least not on my friends list, I mean.
potentially. I'm not really sure. Another game that has also come out recently, and it's something that I've had a chance to dive into. Jeremy has not. Don't know if he will, but hey, PC Building Sim 2. I'm not going to go too much into a review because I don't think this is a game that's really worth a whole hell of a lot of review. But what I will say, just for those of you that are contemplating it, if you played the original, this one is without a doubt leaps and bounds better than the original. Lots of new features, lots of cool stuff. If you've always liked PC Building Sim 1, but wanted a little more stuff to do, this is definitely the one. And it's not even that expensive at $24.99, but is on sale for $22.49. And that came out
Not
on the
bad.
12th, so 3 days ago.
Not
Not
bad.
bad at all. Can't really complain when it's Modern Warfare 270.
Right.
Jeremy, is there anything else that catches your eye at first glance? Because I got one more that I think we need to talk about. Did we already talk about it? That space game, with the shooty shoot and the die and the looting and all that fun stuff. You know which one I'm talking about?
Talking about Marauders.
Marauders. Did we talk about that already? I can't even remember if we did or didn't.
Um,
Can't remember.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I mean, you can talk a little bit about it if you want. Tell me
So
what you thought.
Marauders. Yeah. Marauders is basically, and Jeremy and I the other day we were playing this thing which is I found on TikTok, which was like a name the game based off the review, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Jeremy got quite a few right, but this is the game, this is the description and the review one in this game is it was, gosh, I can't remember the quote exactly, but just to paraphrase it, basically, it said that it's basically a first-person shooter where you don't need a PhD in weaponry to play it. And for those of you that are familiar with Escape from Tarkov, that's the game that we're kind of making fun of here, or poking fun at. It's a very similar game. You drop in with up to 4 people who you can accidentally mow down in a
Which
single
we've
mag.
learned plenty of times.
Not which we have learned, which I have learned multiple times, because I got killed not once, but twice. And Jeremy didn't even get killed once because I was smart enough to let go of the trigger when Jeremy started screaming, "Oh my God, somebody's shooting at me!" after I had pulled the trigger. I mean, hey, whatever. Jeremy's just too good. He shot me in the forehead and I
Well,
died
maybe if you
immediately.
said, "Oh, I'm shooting somebody," I would have realized it. But
Oh, I'm
Jacob
shooting somebody.
likes to stay silent.
And then after, I'm like, well, shit.
You know, if I'm
That just
screaming,
happened. So,
I'm getting shot at, and you're shooting. Can you put two and two together? Come on,
maybe.
how many times do you get shot at and you're shooting at the same time when there's
That's
really
fair.
nobody around?
It's fair. So yeah, Marauders. It was definitely an interesting game. We played a little bit of it. Kind of sweaty as it has advanced. It is $30. It is only available on Steam as of now.
It is way better than Tarkov, I will say, because Marauders. It's easier for you to loot things. You can actually get loot out of there. The maps are not as big and Tarkov, and they're like you don't get lost as much. The extracting,
if you know the maps, you know them.
Yeah, extracting is a lot easier on these maps because they actually have like markers for you to be able to see, and because the map's not so big. Plus, they have drop pods where you can actually just escape without taking your ship back, which
mind you, because this game is all based in space.
Right.
If you didn't know. For those of you not aware. So if you want to check out a little bit more gameplay, I think Jeremy was streaming, so if you want to check out his gameplay over at twitch.tv/itsdigs.
And if you give it a few days, I will also have a video out on Marauders, so check that out.
Check that out on YouTube. It's Digs. And check out all of his other social medias at itsdigs.com, or check me out, show me some love, give me a hug at decadrin.com.
You know, Jacob, you should put that on your website. You know, a little button that says "Give Jacob a hug." Give a hug. See how many people click on that button for you.
Really, really. Yeah, wouldn't that be a whole thing?
No, not really.
It might make me feel sad though if nobody gives me a hug. You
know
what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, I'll make sure. I'll make sure to do it every day.
Give me a hug.
I'll make sure to do it every day for you.
Glad I can count on you.
One thing I do want to cover before we get off the topic of new games, Modern Warfare 2, for those who don't know, there are two versions of the game. You have the regular standard edition, which is $70, and you have the Vault Edition, which is $100. With the Vault Edition, you get a bunch of cool stuff with it. You get the Ghost Legacy Pack, the Red Team 141 Operator Pack. You get a Cinder weapon, Battle Pass 50 tiers. You get the Battle Pass and plus 50 tiers. 10 hours of double XP plus 10 hours of double weapon XP. So it's kind of worth it. I mean, 10 hours. I didn't even realize that in the beta. I didn't even notice it.
No, not a clue either. Didn't even know.
But that's kind of cool. The other thing is that me and Jacob were talking about for Modern Warfare 2, we found it out, which was actually a very shocking thing, was that the campaign, if you beat the campaign when it comes out next week, you'll get multiplayer rewards, which is kind of cool.
Which is kind of definitely a cool concept. I hope it actually works out. And
I mean, it's an incentive for people to actually play the campaign, which is a good move on Activision's part.
Absolutely. As we mentioned last week as well, Scorn comes out, which is a atmospheric first-person horror adventure game set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry, whatever the hell that means. That's an interesting definition. But that came out just a couple days ago on the 14th as well. It is single player, obviously. It's an adventure game. Was something that Jeremy talked a little bit last week, but that is finally out and is 10% off. For how long? I'm not really sure, but $35.99.
It's probably going to be at least a week, maybe a few days.
Yeah, at least.
It doesn't say on there?
So, it does. Oh, yes, it does. October 21st. So okay. A week would be, yes, a week.
I've noticed a pattern with that, with new games giving discounts for a week after it's released.
Which is interesting, actually, because I want a 10% discount on COD for pre-ordering it. What the fuck? You know,
Yeah, right?
you ever think about that? Why don't they do that? You know what I mean? Like, wow, I gave you money before I even played the game, and I can't have a 10% fucking discount here?
Nope.
That's so dumb. I never even thought about that, but that's stupid, huh?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Kind of dumb.
It's COD.
Yeah, right.
Instead, let's raise it $10. Woo!
Yeah, and one more thing that we need to talk about on Call of Duty before we get off with the Call of Duty topic. Only because obviously, as Jacob said in the beginning of this episode, this is episode 16, so the end of season 1. We will be taking a few weeks off to gather some new gameplay, play the obviously Modern Warfare 2 and Gotham Knights and all those games that are coming out within this few weeks.
Mm-hmm. And back at it.
Yeah. Modern Warfare 2's phone number requirements will only affect some players. So they will not require it for all PC players. Not sure exactly. They didn't really give any specifics to what the requirements were for needing the phone number.
Kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. But I guess they'll probably release some kind of thing. Maybe it's for all those people like Jacob who's got like a fucking 4.3 KD in Call of Duty and they think he's cheating, but he's really not. So he needs his phone number to say that he's not cheating.
Yeah, exactly. So then I can quit playing the game and come back and get shit on for the next fucking rest of my life because I have a high KD and I can't drop my KD fast enough. Dude, that is so dumb. I can't believe. Don't even get me on that topic. That pisses me off. It's like Jeremy and I are playing the other day, and I'm so convinced that it's because of my KD. And I'm not even saying that to brag, but I had like a 2.5 KD in COD, and I haven't played since December of last year. Now, I haven't played religiously since November of last year. Actually, probably November of last year. So we're almost a year without COD in my life consistently, right? And Jeremy and I go play Gunfight, and I shit you not, right? Jeremy and I aren't bad at video games, right? Or, I mean, yeah, we are, but hey, whatever, right? Anyways, so Jeremy and I are playing Gunfight together, and I shit you not, Jeremy and I got our asses slide canceled off so much that I am so thankful that they removed slide canceling in Modern Warfare 2. Oh my god, dude. That was
crazy.
Fucking outrageous. 18 kills or something? Not, I think it was like 11 kills, but still. He literally killed us every single round. That's fucking
It was just him though.
Love it.
Teammate didn't do anything.
His teammate did nothing. No. Not a damn thing.
But I will say, I mean, we did have some good games, so I mean, it's not like it was totally got shit on, got steamrolled. So
sorry, we got matched against the other people who haven't played in 12 months. Sorry, I forgot to mention that part, right? You know. So yeah. Jeremy, is there anything else that sticks out to you? Because there's not very much that's sticking out to me right away. I mean, there's like a few other games, just to name some names if anything clicks with you. Sunday Gold is a point-and-click game. The Eternal Cylinder kind of looks like a weird space planet adventure survival game. Single player only. Those are just a few that look like they've come out recently. They look kind of interesting. If you want to check them out, check them out.
You talking about deals here?
No, deals. What do we got for deals? I love deals. I'm all for deals.
So I got a few
deals
here. One thing that I looked at. So this is a interesting looking game. Monument Valley Panoramic Edition. Has a 20% discount right now on Steam. The price goes down to $6.39. We have Jacob's favorite, Cook Serve Delicious 3. 66% off.
Yes, sir.
$6.79. Well, I guess it's time for Jacob to buy it because he said he was going to buy it. Oh, look at that. All three of them are on sale. The first one is 80% off at $1.99. Number 2 is 80% off as well for $2.59. Then you have obviously 3, like I was saying. Huh. Oh, damn, Jacob. We should probably buy
Jeremy's
this.
excited.
We
What
forgot
is
all
it?
about this. Escape
What?
Academy. How did I?
Oh
How
yeah,
did we
we did talk
forget
about
about
playing that
that?
so long ago. That was so long ago that it was coming out. And we talked about it. And we're like, we're gonna play this game, right? And then we never played that game. This is like
No, we didn't.
July, my dude.
It's on sale though. From $20 to 16. It's
You
not a
don't
big
like
discount,
puzzle
but
games. Last time we played a puzzle game, you told me I'm never playing a puzzle game with you again.
talking
End
about.
quote. That was
No, I
literally
didn't.
the
We
quote.
played we played all of the what was that
Guys,
fucking We Were Here series.
we were here. Yes.
We played It Takes Two. We played a whole shitload of Escape Simulator. This man
Jeremy
likes to lie out
Jeremy
his ass right now.
Jeremy refuses to believe that he's the one that's like, Operation Tango. I'm never playing that game again. It
No,
sucks.
that's a different story. Operation
That's
Tango was
literally-
a horrible game. You can even check out all of the moments on fucking YouTube.
didn't
When
think it was
Lose
that bad.
Listen, and I just
I didn't think it was that bad.
couldn't do it. I didn't like
I
how
don't know what his problem is.
I didn't really like it. That I mean, it wasn't bad the concept of it. I just didn't like how
Jeremy was having
we had
a bad
to.
day and he yelled at me.
No,
the
it's just
entire
we had to redo the freaking missions because the thing kept bugging out.
That's why I remember. That's why you got pissed off at it. 'Cause we redid the same mission 3 times. And
Yeah.
it crashed at
Every
every fucking
time.
time.
I
And we were
just
too
couldn't
far
do
in
it
to
anymore.
fucking refund it at that point because we were like
Yep.
2 hours in or something.
Right, exactly. But actually, it's quite a few deals. We got Stray.
$15.99, it's
You
not
see,
bad.
Stray was on sale too.
Stray, 20% off. Yeah, Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Horizon 4.
Yep.
Both 30 and 60%.
A good game to
67%
check
off.
out if you guys want to check out a cool single-player first-person game, which I really liked, was so Metro Exodus is 70% off at only $9. I love the Metro games. 2033 is also on sale, and same with Last Light. Both of those are $4 each.
Speak of the devil, It Takes Two, 50% off, $19.99. If you got a friend that you want to get into a divorce with and make up.
But
hey,
that was
get
the
at it.
coolest thing about a lot of those games that It Takes Two and stuff like that. Both people
The
didn't
story?
have to buy it. No, both people didn't have to buy it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a
I
friend
hate
pass.
the games where you both have to buy it to play it. That's how, like, did A Way Out have it that way too? I can't remember.
A Way Out.
Why
Yeah,
can't
that
I
was
remember
that,
A Way Out?
prison, that prison game, the prison story game.
Oh, yes,
Did-
yes, yes. I think it did.
I thought it did.
I think so.
I can't remember.
I believe it did.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. No Man's Sky. Right
Talked
now
about
it's
that
on
last week. Still
yeah.
on sale.
half off.
That one's got to be coming to an end though recently or
It
soon.
ends in 6 days.
Oh wow, no, 6 days. Holy shit, that's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Heard it's a fun game. Never played it, but scared to play it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Rainbow Six Siege. If you're one of the 8 people on my friends list that haven't played Rainbow Six Siege, $7.99. Get it while it's hot.
Yeah.
Mad at NFL 23. Oh my god, Jeremy, I can kick your ass in this one too.
Fuck off.
35% off. $38.99.
I don't play sports games with you.
That's just because you don't want to get your ass kicked. Borderlands 3
I know.
also on sale. 67% off. That's quite the discount. It's actually, is Borderlands 3 actually that expensive, or is this an edition? $79.99. That's got to be an edition. Yeah, that's the deluxe edition. Okay, super
okay.
deluxe edition. I'm like,
here's
that seems
an
like a
interesting
lot of
game.
money for Borderlands 3.
Stormworks.
I remember seeing some stuff about that actually. I never actually dug
35%
into that
off.
game,
It's
but it looked kind of
$16.24.
cool.
Yeah. Join a world where you design, create, and pilot your own air-sea rescue service. Release your inner hero as you battle fierce storms out at sea to rescue those in need. That's kind of cool. It is an online PvP or online co-op.
Online PvP, I beg your pardon?
Does somebody control the storms?
What do we got? Fighter fucking jets over here?
Maybe.
We're gonna like dogfight in the sky while trying to save somebody.
I guess so.
That's interesting. That's kind of weird. Not, maybe that's got to be an accident. There's no way that's real. All right, no way.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's like maybe we're thinking about it. Maybe it's like competition player versus player. Not I'm gonna shoot you in the forehead with this pistol player versus player. You know?
Yeah,
What I'm
I
saying?
don't think it's that.
It's just
It's either that or it's pretty much like I said, some person controls the storms.
maybe
I don't know. Who knows?
interesting. It's only a gigabyte game, Pog.
Monument Valley 2 is also on sale for $6.39.
Interesting.
Same price as the first one. That's interesting.
What is this? 5 dates, 10% off? What the fuck is this a story game? 5 Dates
Oh,
is
it
the
is.
interactive rom-com about the unpredictable world of digital dating.
Jacob loves
With
those
5
kind of
potential
games.
female matches, Vinny explores whether compatibility, chemistry, and connection is still possible. For those of you that are not having any luck on Tinder and Bumble and Plenty of Fish and Farmers Only and Match.com and Christian Mingle and
Okay,
any of these
Jacob, we
other
get it.
dating
We
things.
get it. We get it. You have an issue with dating. We get it.
Okay, damn, don't fucking tell on me like that. Shit. There's a game out there for you, and it's on sale, $11.69,
Jake's better
10%
buy
off.
it.
I mean, for the price of a Big Mac, bro. If you keep talking shit, I'm gonna buy it just for kicks and fucking giggles. All right, keep talking shit.
You're gonna
Keep talking
refund it
shit,
like
and I'm gonna
you're
open
gonna
this
refund
and
it like
play
the
it
other
for the
ones.
rest of this podcast. It's self-refundable. All right, self-refundable. I can refund this myself. Okay.
I would
Thank
hope
you.
so. Who else would
Anyway.
refund it?
This looks so cringe. What the fuck is this position, bro? This is not a position any guy should be sitting in for a picture. Don't ever. If this is you, I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm gonna need you to stop and get some help. Okay?
Damn,
But that's
Jacob,
fine.
you are so judgmental. Did you just bite your lip or something?
Yeah, it's what he's doing, bro. He's like
Oh,
making out with his hand, bro. Can you imagine somebody being in that position? That's awkward. That's awful. That's no. No. Can you imagine? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's move on before I lose my sanity. Let me just hit that bookmark button. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
So,
Relax.
some free games that we have. We've already talked about Darkwood and Toe Jam and Earl. Are both until October 20th. But we have some new ones that start on October 20th. We have Evo Land Legendary Edition, and we have Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, which is kind of cool. They give you the Game of the Year Edition instead of just the basic one.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting one.
I'm glad that a lot of games are doing that, though. They push bundle or like the editions, not the standard game.
Yeah,
like that
for
Borderlands 3, because I think
sale.
it's exactly, yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. Well, Steam, Epic Games has a few things on sale. Fire Girl, what the fuck? What the hell is that? Jacob's 5 Dates, his favorite game.
5 Dates.
Such Art, a Genius Artist Simulator. Okay.
Jeremy, that's your kind of game. Get it. Toe
Um,
Jam and Earl. Oh my god, yes sir.
We've already talked
Free.
about that
It's
one.
free. I know.
It's October 20th.
Toe Jam and Earl. I know. Toe Jam and Earl.
I really thought
from Lego Bricktails.
From Darkwood's cover, it really looks a lot different than it actually is.
That's cool. I'm buying this. No, my inner child. I have to buy this. It's a puzzle game with Legos.
Right. We talked about this the other day.
Did we?
Yeah. I brought it up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
100%.
This looks dope. You just build a bridge. That's sick. And a cart. All right. Anyways.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
Jacob.
my ADHD kicks in. I buy a game. That's how. It's exactly how PC Building Sim 2 went. Jeremy was at work.
Did you
I was
just buy
bored.
it?
I was like, you know what? No, I added it to my cart.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go ahead and
Okay.
enter my payment information right here. What are you, my stupid? What am I stupid? That's like saying
What-
my phone number
What
while
are
live
you,
streaming.
what are you, my stupid? Makes sense.
What are you, my stupid? Hey,
You're my
listen.
stupid.
All right. What are you, my stupid? Can I get that on a T-shirt? Can I get a logo on the front and that quote on the back? What are you, my stupid?
Yeah, right.
My precious.
High on Life.
Precious.
That was another one we forgot to
I on
mention.
life.
Unfortunately, it doesn't come out till
Not necessarily
December.
forgot, but it comes out. Yeah, and say it doesn't come out for a bit.
Right, not for a while,
Or a
but
hot min.
they did release a lot of the some of the enemies of what they look like and stuff like that. Not a whole lot, but they did give you some concept art. 25 images of concept art, actually. That is a lot. Never mind. I was wrong.
That is definitely a fair bit of concept art.
Yeah. But this High on Life game looks really, really good.
Really, really good.
Really, really good. Really good.
Really much good. Happy.
Really
Wow.
much good. Happy. Sure. If that's how you wanna go with that, then we can roll with it. Let's see what else we got for you guys. Pokemon Sword and Shield for all you Pokemon fans. Switch players and stuff. Sword and Shield will not be supported past November. The final update is on November 1st.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see.
Bad
Battle
times for
Stadium
the
will no
Pokemon
longer
fans.
update with the ranked season. I didn't even know that Sword and Shield had a ranked fucking mode. That's interesting.
Everything has a ranked mode. Anything that's online these days has a ranked mode.
Next Pokemon game coming out is Scarlet and Violet.
As far as COD doesn't have a ranked mode. You ever think about that?
Yeah, that's actually true. I never thought about that.
Yeah, why doesn't Warzone have like a ranked system like Apex?
Maybe they just try to leave it for the competitions.
Yeah, maybe that's true. I guess. I don't even know what you would call it though, because it's I don't know. If it would feel weird if they called it like bronze, silver, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, what are you gonna call it in like?
I mean, you could do the
COD
same
terms?
thing as the levels, like recruit and stuff like that.
Congratulations, you're a recruit. Oh, you got sergeant.
Well, yeah, isn't that how it works in the regular army?
Yeah.
You do good, you level up, you get a promotion.
Promotion. You don't have to do good to get promotions in the army, all right? It's all about length of term.
Don't say anything offensive.
What? I'm not. I love y'all. All right? No hate, appreciate, all right?
Okay, here's something. So, yeah, so one of the things is obviously Overwatch 2 won't be rebalanced until December. But they're also they're doing a quick fix on Zarya in Total Mayhem on October 25th, and presumably the return of Bastion and Torbjorn.
They're bringing Bastion back?
I guess so. Supposedly.
I thought they weren't going to bring Bastion back at all because he was broken, because people were hacking with him basically.
I don't know.
There was a glitch with his ultimate to where you could pretty much infinite use his ultimate without
serious glitches. It was released just days after it launched, but Torbjorn is still in there. It's just not in ranked
He's
play. He's
disabled for ranked.
Right. But so is Kiriko. So, I mean, that's, I don't know. Which is funny how Kiriko is locked for ranked, but not the other new players.
I know. Isn't that weird?
I don't know. Kiriko doesn't seem that broken either, from
No.
like at least my experience. There's definitely characters that are fucking worse than her. Fucking
Yeah.
Reaper. Ugh. Don't even get me started.
But before we talk about Overwatch 2, let's address these DDoS attacks.
Yes.
Because that has been an ongoing issue. You think they're gonna, you think they're going to keep happening?
I think it's inevitable. You can't stop them, unfortunately. I mean, you can always put up a line of defense against them, but the problem is at such a scale that Activision Blizzard is. I mean, if they've already had the ability, I mean, let's think about it this way. Even if they don't attack the Overwatch 2 servers, if they attack, say, the BattleNet servers, right? Like just like the authentication, you pretty much are shutting down any PC player, right?
Right.
Because once you can't log into Blizzard, you're done. No friends list, nothing. It's gone.
Well, that's
that's
the thing that happened is this all stemmed from Blizzard, the new policy from Blizzard that required players to connect a phone number to their account before playing.
Right.
So the question here is this same thing going to happen when Call of Duty comes out, considering that it is a Blizzard game and they're implementing the same requirements?
Right. Yeah. It's hard to say. I guess we'll have to. But the thing is, at least with COD, I mean, it's a paid game, unlike Overwatch, it isn't. But again, if they target the BattleNet servers, I mean, that's pretty much it.
But the thing is, just because it's a free game doesn't mean they don't have the money to create their security. So it's not about the game being free or paid for.
Sure.
That's only mostly for hackers and how the game developers intend to counteract the hackers. Because yes, Overwatch 2 can have way more hackers because all you have to do is just re-download the game with a new account because it's free. Whereas Call of Duty, nobody's going to pay $70 again because they got banned for playing it.
Yeah, true.
That's why Warzone was such a big issue, and which makes me think
God, I really hope
Warzone 2 might be the same problems.
Hey, don't be saying that. Don't be jinxing me now, all right?
I don't want it to be that way, but the way the things have been going, who knows?
Yeah.
But Overwatch 2.
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Overwatch 2. I mean, what aspect of Overwatch 2 are we talking about? We're talking gameplay wise. I mean,
let's see. I'm gonna ask you some questions. I want to see what your opinions are. I'll come up with some questions for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just go off of the whole topic we were talking about before, balancing.
Okay.
What do you think about balance? The characters for balancing, do you think they're at least balanced enough? Make some changes. What changes would you make?
Compared to some of the other, okay, let's think about this way. Overwatch 2 has a huge list of characters, compared to some other games.
35 characters.
35 characters. That's a lot of characters to have for skills and abilities. It's going to be very hard to balance them because, unfortunately, if you nerf one or buff one, I mean, you're always going to see it's going to be a never-ending change. It's like balancing recoil on guns on COD. I mean, unfortunately, no matter what, there's always going to be one gun that is better than the rest because whatever, that's just the case. People will find a way to be better. In my experience, I don't think there's anybody that is extremely broken.
Overpowered? Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Do you think there's anybody that you think needs to be nerfed?
There's certain people that are really annoying, like Diva, for example, that you can just throw her ult and then immediately have her mech back. Like, that just doesn't make logical sense to me. And maybe that's just me, but to be able to literally throw your ult, destroy an entire team, and then have your mech immediately back full health is kind of crazy to me. It just doesn't make sense.
I find Mercy is one of the ones that I would say. Just because just of her revive.
The res.
Her res should not give full health.
immediately. Like
Right.
25% health, sure. I mean, even 50% wouldn't
Yeah,
be
50%.
god awful.
I would say even 60 to 75, something, just something rather than full health.
When you go ahead and revive a fucking not even a diva, because that would, I mean, kinda, I guess, but not really, because she doesn't get her mech back even if you revive her. But like, say you revive a Winston with 500 HP. I mean, you just kill them. You just waste all this. You got 3 people shooting at Winston. You down him. Then she goes and revives, and he's back up with full health, like nothing ever happened. It's just, it's obnoxious, and I don't know. And it's just, and especially since her ability, not to mention, is if she revives somebody and immediately targets them, I mean, they get that bonus damage and they take less damage as a result too, because of the orb of whatever the hell that's called.
Right.
So I don't know. I agree. Mercy is one of those ones that I think something needs to be done about that revive. Otherwise, I mean, it's really hard to counter, and it's so annoying because by the time you can even do anything about it, they're already back up. So
right.
It makes it difficult for sure.
It's definitely a big problem that probably needs to be addressed later on.
Huge fan of the Reaper teleport in the middle of a crowd and then click your Q button so you can delete the entire team. Huge fan of those too.
Yeah,
that's my favorite thing
those
in the
are
whole
great.
world. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not
See,
fun.
that's what bothers me about some of those characters, but that's also how their characters work, I guess.
Right.
It's just annoying because there's no skill in teleporting in the middle of somebody and hitting a button.
See, the problem is
Same with
that,
Diva.
it's not even more about it's the ability plus the buff that he got to his damage of the guns.
Right, now he does more damage, right?
Right, exactly. So it's really a big disadvantage for a lot of people.
Versus like another ult, like my character that I've been playing, Moira. I mean, you actually have to aim her ult. You can't just fucking click it and boom, somebody's dead. You actually have to aim the damn thing. So there's that level of skill involved. So I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Mixed emotions, I guess, is where I'm at with that one, at least.
Right. Well, let's see what else we got about Overwatch. What other questions can I ask you? Maps.
I actually, honestly, all things considered, I actually kind of enjoy the Overwatch maps. I think they're not huge. I think they're very easy to learn. I like that they have different variations of the same map. Like if you've ever actually looked at the maps, like even in custom games like we were playing earlier, there's like 7 to 8 different kinds of each map. You know, you got different sections, different daytime, nighttime. I mean, they're very easy to learn. Whereas some maps like COD, for example, are sometimes harder to learn or to gain a grasp of good game sense on.
Well, that's the good thing is
I
it's
don't
not
think
the
you
full
struggle
thing.
as much. Right.
It's not the
exactly.
full and the entire map. And the cool thing is that the things change
in the middle of the round, like different locations.
You're not in that same location for the entire game.
Which is nice because if somebody is playing a certain way, but their comp setup doesn't work in a different location, you can actually kind of fight that, which is nice.
Right.
Otherwise, it feels like a backwards battle.
But they do have a lot of maps. Some of them obviously are from Overwatch 1, like Junkertown and stuff like that.
I also like to mention, I like a lot of how I don't think we've come across playing the same map over and over again.
No.
Which is nice. Like I feel like there's a good
usually don't get the same map
mix.
Twice in a row.
Right, yeah. You're always getting a map here, a map there, and there's good variation, which I like, so I don't get bored of it. To be fair, Overwatch has been one of those games. I mean, it's not a very hard game necessarily, I'd say, but it's definitely been one I think we've had quite a bit of fun playing. If we're just talking in terms of entertainment value,
yeah,
especially,
a lot more fun than
nice
some games.
Playing 5 people together and laughing and having a good time. making jokes. Whereas instead of just me and Jeremy yelling at each other for 4 hours on Apex, I mean,
Yeah,
sorry, I
right.
wasn't supposed to say that name out loud.
Do you have a favorite map?
I'm not very good at map names. I could describe the map that I'm thinking of.
Okay, describe
But
the
I don't
map and
necessarily
I'll
think
find
that
it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I got the list of maps right here.
Okay. The one that I think is my personal favorite is the one with the it's got the giant hole in the middle of it, and it's got the two platforms on either side. Reinhardt always charges and dives off into the middle of the map there.
Is it the one?
It's also
It's not
got
the
the
one with
moving
the
cars on it.
It's got the hole in the middle, moving car. Oh,
Yeah,
yes. Let's
that's
see
probably one
here.
of my favorite maps to play, and I really like the difference in variation, and it's not an overall very hard map to fight. And I think that's one of those ones that is definitely kind of fun to play on. It's one of my favorites for sure.
I will find that map. I know which one you're talking about.
Does he really, guys? I don't think he actually does. I think he's just bullshitting us.
No, I know which one you're talking about. I just have to find it within these. I just have to go off of pictures, like the first image. Come on. Why can't I remember this one? It's not that. Not. Um.
Yeah, I really
Wow.
don't remember which one it is.
I think it's Oasis. I believe it is.
It's whatever this one is.
Oasis.
It's this one. Yes, it's Oasis. There's two different parts. There's the outside part, which I like fighting at, and then there's that inside part. There's because again, you have different parts of each map that they make you play on. But yeah,
Right.
it is Oasis.
Yeah. Okay. See, I told you I knew which one you were talking about.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Overwatch 2. I mean, the problem is they haven't made a whole lot of changes from Overwatch 1. I know that's going to be a big debate, but I mean,
that's true.
obviously they did make changes. They just didn't make
my question for
as many as I like would have thought they were gonna make, considering it was
Here's my question.
What's up?
Do you think it was worth the addition of the 2 at the end? Do you think they should have just done like an expansion update to Overwatch 1 and just kept it Overwatch, just left it at that? Or do you think it was worth renaming it to Overwatch 2?
I feel like the only reason they named it Overwatch, I think it pretty much because if you had the game installed, for all you people that had it installed, obviously Overwatch 1 was, I mean, Overwatch 2 was just an update of Overwatch 1. The button literally just said update. It didn't say install for new Overwatch. Overwatch 1 had been overridden by Overwatch 2. I think the only reason that they did that was to make it seem like it was a newer game, rather than having that expansion on there.
Yeah. I don't think it was personally something they needed to do, but it's too little too late for that. Right. I think saying Overwatch 2 is probably part of the reason we see the 25 million people, because people are like, oh my god, it's a new game, but then they hop in and it's literally just
the exact same
Overwatch
thing.
1.
Right.
It's literally the same concept, the same controls, a few minor adjustments, new maps, new characters. It wasn't anything that they couldn't have just done an update and called it welcome to season whatever of Overwatch.
Right.
Look at Jeremy's dog just up and stretching like she owns the place or something. She's like, you know what, dude? I'm just gonna get a stretch a little bit and I'm gonna lay back down. Yeah.
Yep. She's
you have fun, Pops. Yeah.
You see her just staring off.
And she's just like, what the fuck is going on in here? I don't know what y'all are doing over there, but I have a feeling you guys are talking about me and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Jeremy, we ask this question almost every week, but what would you rate Overwatch 2 out of 10?
Honestly, this is one of the ones I
Where's it
would give
sitting
it.
for you?
I would give it a higher scoring. I would say it's probably at least a 9, probably a 9 out of 10. Overwatch 2
9
is
out
a
of
fun
10.
game. We've been having fun for the last few days playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just something that's replayable, obviously, considering that Overwatch 2 is Overwatch 1.
See, that's the thing I like about this game. Because I hate that with some games. This
It's
game has so
repetitive.
much replayability. I mean, it's repetitive, but it doesn't feel repetitive because
Well, no, that's
it's
not what I'm
always
saying.
changing.
I'm saying that Overwatch 2 isn't that
Like you could,
repetitive because there's always a different combination
30,
of
35
players.
different people, different combinations of people. You might push a certain way one time. I mean, let's be fair, none of our games that we've played have ever turned out the same way as another game, even if we've played the same characters. Like round 1 will never go the same way as round 2. Could be same map, same characters, same everything, but it
Yeah,
never goes the same.
just like one of the things that we have had experienced, which was not great. But
I'm not sure.
you
I'm
find
following.
players. Let's see if you can guess the moment that I'm talking about. You can find players very fast. New players when people quit. You have a new player. Somebody
Oh,
quits. You got a new
yeah.
player literally 2 seconds later.
Almost instantly, which is crazy. And I think they do that because you can't be at a disadvantage. Because if you're at a disadvantage, you're fucked.
Which is cool because I mean
4v5, you're
there's
screwed.
been plenty of games that me and Jacob have played where somebody leaves the
And you lose
match and
immediately.
that slot doesn't get filled for a while. Like
Mm-hmm.
Siege was one of those, which was very at a disadvantage. If somebody quit when we just
3v5, good luck.
started the round, you're done. A new person can join in, yeah, but they can't just spawn in. They have to wait that entire round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm definitely in the same boat with the rating. I think it's really fun, really replayable. I've definitely had a lot of fun playing with some new people. I think it's just been fun to have those old school moments of just all hopping on and playing as a full 5 stack and just
It's just fun to
having
get a
fun.
break from Apex sometimes.
For sure. Absolutely.
Which is
without
funny
a doubt.
because me and Jacob haven't touched Apex in the last few days, actually.
Last 2 days, we haven't even opened the game. I think we opened the game, looked at the skins, and then closed the game. I think that's the last experience we had.
Because Apex had an update, a small update.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Checked it out, closed it, went to play Overwatch.
Yep, that was
Which
it.
is not something that Jeremy and I have done very often. It's always we open a different game, we immediately hate said game,
Or
we
rage
close
quit.
the game, we open Apex again. Rinse and repeat.
Right.
This is almost always how that goes for us.
But
Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But
it's kind of good now because we're actually starting to these newer games that are coming out. We're actually starting to enjoy. Like Marauders is a game that we have actually played a bunch of. Overwatch 2 now. Gotham Knights. I feel like is
definitely we played a little bit of.
I feel like Gotham Knights is going to be a really good one. It's going to be in that same boat. And then I mean I can't wait for the campaign when me and Jacob beat that thing in one day.
Can you imagine?
On veteran.
God, easy on veteran, bro. Max difficulty. That's gonna happen. Mark my words.
We're doing it. We're gonna be streaming that.
We're gonna shit on all these fucking like AI characters, and then a week later the multiplayer is gonna drop, and Jeremy and I are just gonna be straight demons, bro. We're just gonna like everybody's dead.
Either that, or we're just gonna get shit on. We're like, what the fuck did we just spend our life doing?
Yeah. I spent 3 days beating a campaign. I'm still getting shit on. Are you serious?
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? Honestly, though, we didn't really get shit on in the beta. Like, I wouldn't say we got shit on.
No.
Like,
in the beginning, it was a little shaky, but once we started to level up guns and we actually started to get more familiar with the maps and stuff, yeah, we started to do a lot better than when we first started.
I'm so excited, and I have the same 3 maps on rotation, bro. Oh my god.
right?
I swear to God, if I ever see that museum map again, I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry, don't demonetize me, YouTube. That was a joke. All right, I'm not actually gonna do anything. Spotify, that includes you too.
One more thing we got to talk about before we finish up here is season 15 of Apex. Actually,
season 15 of Apex.
I don't want to review a lot. I mean, I don't want to spoil a lot. There we have some things we already know what the next character is going to be. It was kind of spoiled a while ago, but it's pretty much confirmed of who that character is. They haven't truly confirmed it, but it's most likely going to be that way. But for all of you Apex fans, what you need to do is you need to grab 125 crafting materials, go to the crafters, and craft yourself a golden ticket. Because I think it's 5 days now, I believe. Collect a ticket.
Tuesday, yeah.
And you do get a golden gun with that. So, but for all those people that aren't collecting it or don't know about it, you need to get on that, or you're gonna miss out. Because that new home is gonna be. I wonder if it's a new lobby, or if it's just that's the way that they're calling the kind of. It's not like the name of the season, but maybe they're just saying a new home, as in like a I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say the play on words for the new map. It's not gonna be called that's not the new map's name. We already know the new map's name.
Right. Yeah, I just think they're teasing the new map is what it is.
Yeah, a new home. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be off of, what did you say, crypto, right?
Seer's home planet.
Right, Seer, a new home. Seer's home planet. So,
which if you actually watch the episodes, which Jeremy and I have a bad habit of not, it actually teases it in there too.
I really wish they did some kind of visual thing rather than having to read it, or some voice acting, just doing the seasons.
Yeah, like, I know, but then
they'd have to bring the voice actors back.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, they didn't even want to bring the voice actors back for the fucking laser sight attachment. So
yeah, right. You can't even ask for a laser sight. There's just nothing.
Yeah, it just pops up a text message. Who has time to read the text in the corner of the screen? Come on.
Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Just doesn't make sense to me.
But hey, I mean, it's definitely gonna be an exciting new season. It comes out in 18 days. I'm not giving up on Apex. I've spent way too much money in Apex to give up on it.
Too much money.
But I will be playing. We will be playing more and more different games, at least, because there are some decent ones coming out.
Finally,
and I'm excited.
At long last, because we've had a few months of bad games. No
offense, we've had plenty of hey Jacob, buy this game, or hey Jeremy, buy this game, and then about
it's awful.
10 15 minutes later, we are all F4ing the game, going to Steam support, refund. We want our money back. Next game. I think me and Jacob I think me and Jacob have probably actually finally spent the like $40 that we returned the last 2 games.
Yeah, what did we spend it? Oh,
Grounded,
Marauders, and
then
something else.
We bought Grounded, and then we bought Marauders.
Oh yeah, I spent Marauders, and then I spent an Apex packs because I'm a fucking demon.
Right.
Yeah, I remember.
Exactly.
Gambling addiction.
Yeah, gambling. Stop gambling.
300 packs in, man. It's too fucking late now.
How many packs?
315, I think is my total.
Oh, okay.
If I get another 100 pack bundle, I guarantee I get an heirloom. I guarantee it.
Probably. I mean, there is a 100 pack bundle in the store right now.
Yeah, I know, but
the only problem is it's like $65. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I buy anyway.
Do I spend $65 or do I save it and buy a game when it comes out?
Yeah, exactly. Do I save it and spend it on Gotham, or do I just waste on Apex packs?
Right.
So I can get a boxing glove for Pathfinder.
Woo! Yeah, woohoo! Boxing gloves.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that's really all we have this week. Again, this is the last episode of season 1. Season 2 of Win, Lose, Listen will probably be out within a few weeks. We're probably gonna put some tweets out just so you guys can kind of get an idea of when we're gonna start posting again. But we're just gonna do 16 episode seasons and see how it goes from there.
4 months.
Right, 4 months. Every 4 months.
4 whole months. Kinda. Some months have more. Well, whatever.
Yeah, and there's also been some times where we've skipped a week.
Hey, no.
Hey, we're
That was
trying.
Jeremy's fault.
We're doing our
That's our
best. We have a lot of projects going on. We've had some projects that we've actually had to put on the
If
side.
only you knew.
Yeah.
If only you knew.
We still have a lot of projects that me and Jacob are working on in the back burner, which we haven't touched yet. So we'll
It's like
reveal
I've
some
got
of
a
those.
pot of water boiling back there, and I'm just waiting for it to boil out of water.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
at right now. Yeah.
But we can't give up on that. We'll get to it.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate every one of you. We appreciate all of the support. Any of you that are actually just viewing the video, liking the video, all of that stuff. It really helps a lot. Lets us know that we're doing a decent job. I mean, if we're not, let us know because we need some feedback.
I like feedback.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We want to help everybody that we can.
Help.
Give some information.
Absolutely.
Opinions, all that jazz.
All that jazzaroo over there.
Right. Exactly. But as always, again, thank you for watching. And whether you're winning or losing,
you can always listen.
We will see you guys next season.
See you in the next one. Season 2.
Bye.